Hey, Job Drops here, where you can get news and views on jobs your teachers don't tell you. And today, in our Entrepreneurs series, we'll be covering Jamie Siminoff. Now, who is Jamie Siminoff? Well, he was a guest on Shark Tank on season 1, and he's a former contestant on the show itself back in 2013. He said in 2013, American inventor and entrepreneur Jamie Siminoff brought his growing company, then known as Doorbot, to the 5 uber-rich moguls that make up the investment panel of NBC's hit show Shark Tank. At the time, he was already selling over $1 million annually with his idea for a doorbell security system. In his early years, it should come as no surprise that Siminoff grew up tinkering and inventing, building RC cars in his spare time, and using his father's tools to create humane mousetraps and heated blankets. While attending Babson College, one of the most revered entrepreneurial colleges in the United States, Siminoff founded Your First Step International Inc., a company initially started to help entrepreneurs progress and fulfill business ideas that would later pivot to working strictly through IPs in developing nations. In 2013, Jamie came up with the idea of automating traditional doorbells with cameras, an alarm system for better security of the house, which he named Doorbot, and founded the company with $364,000 with the help of crowdfunding. That same year, he managed to go on the TV show Shark Tank for $70,000 investment for his company. In the show, he had pitched the idea to the sharks of the video doorbell running with Wi-Fi that helps users sync their smartphone, allowing them to see the person ringing the doorbell. This product also had a burglar deterrent feature, but all 4 sharks rejected his proposal. Although Kevin offered a loan deal, Jamie rejected the proposal. After the show, he renamed his company from Doorbot to Ring, and went on to make $5 million annual sales. With the growth of the company, thanks to investors like Sir Richard Branson of Virgin Airlines, Goldman Sachs, and Qualcomm Ventures invested around $200 million in the company. On 27th of February 2018, he and his company grabbed all headlines for selling it to Amazon for a value of $1.2 billion to $1.8 billion. According to Forbes, exclusive inside story of the Ring from Shark Tank reject to Amazon's latest acquisition. With crushing competition looming, Ring, the home security device company that has had a near monopoly on the market for video doorbells, is selling itself to Amazon for $1.1 billion. And he said he was happy that he was able to get such an incredible deal. Also, it says the deal was a handsome payday for Shaquille O'Neal, who was Ring's pitchman, who struck an agreement in 2016 for an equity in the stake in the company in exchange for his appearances along with Siminoff in the Ring's TV ads and online commercials. Of course, they say 4 years ago it was called Doorbot and was living on fumes. After a series of hits and misventures, Siminoff had retreated to his Pacific Palisades garage with a couple of buddies to try and invent a new product. His previous startups, Body Mint, a vitamin supplement containing chlorophyll, as well as Stimulscribe, a voicemail to text transcript software marker that he sold for $17 million. He got the idea of a cell phone connected doorbell after his wife, Erin, complained that she couldn't hear the doorbell. Despite concerns that people could consider his product a $200 toy, he drained his bank account with encouragement from his wife, who was working in film development at 20th Century Fox, to produce a shipment of $5,000 barrels from a factory. And though the sharks turned him down after he entered it 4 months after they called, though the sharks turned down the deal he wanted, $700,000 for a 10% equity stake, the publicity saved the company. "We were a dead, little crappy company in the garage," he said. "Being on Shark Tank let us survive." The Shark Tank appearance drove more than $1 million in sales just 1 month, but the publicity and the sales couldn't make up for Doorbot's poor picture quality, muffled sound, and faulty Wi-Fi connection. Looking to improve the product in 2014, he struck a deal with Foxconn, the Chinese giant that manufactures iPhones, and covers first 30,000 units, and he was racing to raise capital as well. You had to pay $1 million to buy Ring from a domain name squatter. If you want to be a player in the market, you've got to look like one. This is back in 2015. Richard Branson invested in Ring after a visitor to his private island spoke remotely with a delivery person back home. Ring rang all the right bells for me, Branson said. He was a product that was going to save your house from being burgled. I couldn't believe the sharks turned Jamie down. Siminoff had proved that Ring wards off intruders. In 2016, in coordination with Los Angeles Police Department, Ring gave away 40 bells with Wilshire Park, a middle-class LA neighborhood plagued by burglaries. Though the device covered only 10% of the area's homes, burglaries fell by 55% within 6 months, according to the LAPD. You can read more of the article, which I'll link below. Also, this great blog, same company Ring, 2 years, an open letter to Shark Tank, where he goes through how the Shark Tank changed him and his product for the better. Alright, that was Job Drops. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also give a thumbs up to hear what you think in the comments down below and what I should do next.